Now, what you just heard was Salamander by Jethro Tull. But we're not talking about Jethro Tull. We're actually talking about where salamanders come from, which is order Urodela. Now, the name Urodela actually means bearing a tail, because it's the only order that actually has a tail. And there's over 500 species worldwide of salamanders. They usually have 4 limbs of equal size and an elongated body. And they go through a process called pedomorphosis, which means that their body actually goes to the same physical appearance as when they go to adults through metamorphosis. And usually their skin is smooth and granular with mucus and poison glands. Now, most have internal fertilization, which is actually really specific to most salamanders, by the way of a spermatophore, which is a packet of sperm that is deposited by the male, which is packeted by the female during courtship. And usually the sperm is released and the coating dissolves. And all salamanders are predaceous. It means none are herbivores, all feed on insects. Now, usually a huge interesting thing about salamanders is that the eggs develop in ponds. And it usually, for some reason, reproduction increases during the rainfall. And most species have annual breeding, maybe about once or twice a year. Now, some of the reproductive strategies is based on laying eggs. One is in open static water, which is called the lentic system. And other is the running water, which is the lotic system. Others is when the eggs are deposited under rocks or debris. Also, there's something called terrestrial sites called the plethysnodes. And one other thing about the reproduction thing about salamanders is that it's deposited on the way under logs, rocks, leaf litter, anything. They're very protective about where they lay their eggs. Now I'm going to say a couple other things about salamanders. Back to you, Lizzie.